Ernie, spray. Kita tahan dulu. Sini, Big Boss bisa mendapatkan BTR kayaknya cuma tersisa sendirian di sini guys. Ryzen tersisa sendirian di sini. Apakah Super Ryzen bisa membalikan keadaan?
Yang nggak lolos gara-gara poinnya sama, tapi jumlah kill mereka tidak terlalu banyak.
Itu paling sakit. Itu paling sakit dari sakit-sakit turnamen.
Wow.
Jumlah poinnya sama. Bisa juara 3, juara 4 nih. 3 besar lolos ke turnamen final misalnya. Terus yang juara 4 sama 3 poin sama, tapi 3 menang karena killnya lebih banyak. Itu baru
sakit banget ya.
perih banget.
Oke lah, kita bakal langsung fokuskan saja diri kita ke e-wrangle. Karena ini adalah map hari ini yang pertama dimainkan untuk perhitungan poin total di PMPL SEA Finals Season 1.
Ya, kita bakal sampai beberapa tim sudah mulai turun ke arah bawah, di mana Talent sudah mulai menuju ke arah Milta Power dan sekitarnya. BTR harus menunda farm juga. Dan kemarin udah aman sih. Menurut gua kemarin nggak ada yang terlalu rusuh juga di awal-awal. Kecuali mungkin dari tim ONIC yang tabrakan dengan Illuminate dan Rozok ya, itu mungkin sedikit rusuh juga di awal-awal. Dan beberapa tim lain juga nggak ada terlalu fight-fight untuk memperebutkan kota ya. MORP pun ngambil kontainer tuh nggak pakai acara kekerasan.
Yes.
Damai mereka ngebagi kota ya.
Kecuali e-wrangle pertama.
E-wrangle pertama mereka nggak fight kan. Cuma musuhnya ada yang turun, bergeser.
Iya, maksudnya di e-wrangle yang kedua kemarin, MORP lebih tenang lagi mainnya. Karena tiba-tiba daerah Gergopol
kosong
Container
semua.
sama perumahan itu kosong banget. Tapi gua nggak ngelihat MORP turun di arah Gergopol. Di mana MORP turun sekarang coba?
Sabar.
Gua tidak melihat MORP-nya turun di arah Gergopol tadi.
Gergopol, dia kemana kok gitu ya? SMB kah?
Wah, ada Dragon Ball kah?
Wah.
Boy kah? Menjadi
ini
dari
ini
belakang.
contoh nih, kalau misalnya Ryzen ya, game terakhir lagi mengamuk. Nah ini,
jadi
gini
Super
rambutnya.
Ryzen gini ya.
Iya.
Apalagi sekarang Ryzen kan cat rambutnya kayak coklat keabu-abuan apa coklat
Coklat
gitu
abu-abu,
sih.
agak blonde dikit udah kan.
Agak blonde ya.
Hah?
Oke, skip. Dan kita bakal menuju ke arah ONIC yang berpindah scrapping. Ini area-area sekitar Pochinki ya.
Iya betul banget, mereka bakal bermain scrapping ekstrim juga. Dan ini harus berhati-hati karena ini masuk ke area BTR juga. BTR suka turun ke sini dan ini harus berhati-hati banget untuk ONIC. Jangan sampai mereka tabrakan dengan BTR di awal-awal. Bukan mereka sengaja nggak tabrakan ya, tapi kan namanya sama tim Indo ya kita berharap jangan sampai mereka saling menumbangkan dah.
Betul. Dan
kecuali udah last circle.
Ya, gue juga berharap bahwa penontonnya makin ramai nih. Karena viewer milestone-nya dari tadi terus diingatkan untuk teman-teman supaya bisa tembus di atas 300.000 viewers secara total. Dan kalian bisa mendapatkan hadiah box atau crates yang akan masuk di mailbox in-game kalian pada tanggal 8 sampai 10 Mei 2020.
Betul, dan kita bakal lihat kali ini dari pergerakan.
Milbase.
Oh, Milbase
Akhirnya ada yang ngisi ya.
Ya, akhirnya.
Galacticos kali ini.
Gue kira ONIC lo bakal ngisi SMB.
Iya.
Kalau nggak ONIC, gue kira MORP. Saya MORP zaman dulu waktu masih di WAW. Turun di SMB.
Turunnya. Cuma kan balik lagi, in-game leader mereka sudah berubah.
Iya.
Sudah bukan yang dulu lagi gitu. Jaxing membawa gameplay MORP menuju ke bagian Gergopol.
Iya, mirip-mirip dengan permainan EVOS zaman dulu.
Betul. Ternyata jantung atau nafas dari sebuah tim tuh tergantung dari IGL-nya loh.
Emang iya sih, kayak menurut gue ya. IGL pindah kemana? Itu tim bakal mirip dengan tim sebelumnya. Dan kita bakal lihat dari tim ONIC ya, sedikit ke pick off oleh tim Box. Sedikit kesusahan dan KP memberikan sedikit covering fire untuk seorang Nick yang langsung mengumpet dan langsung proning ya. Dimana Luis kali ini punya angle yang sangat-sangat enak di high ground untuk menembak ke arah ONIC.
Ya, dan untungnya Nick berhasil mendapatkan lower ground yang agak sedikit dalam supaya dia bisa melakukan healing tapi nggak ada first aid kit sama sekali. Dia hanya bisa healing dengan pelan menggunakan bandage yang sekarang kondisinya udah tinggal 5. Kayaknya dia bawa 10 bandage tadi atau 8 bandage.
Dan gue bingung nih cara Nick diselamatkan gimana ya. Kecuali dari KP atau Matthew dari samping bisa ngenokin Luis.
Yes, dan sebelum ada backup juga dari pemain box.
Dua
Karena gue
orang
ngelihat di minimap udah ada player box yang bakal nge-follow up. Lois sebenarnya kalau mau di-pick ini agak mudah karena dia tidak ada defensive armor dan juga helm.
Oh ini Matthew nih.
Ya, dia bakal nge-flank sebelah kiri langsung diamankan begitu aja. Kami berhasil mendapatkan satu flank yang sukses dari ONIC. Berhasil mendapatkan satu pemain dari tim box. Sementara dari Pimai berusaha untuk menyelamatkan diri. Ada spray dari arah belakang cukup sekarat dan terjatuh. Dua pemain dari box sudah mulai tertekan. ONIC menguasai jalannya fight di arah perbukitan ini.
Itu dia dari ONIC langsung ngebalikin keadaan dan dari box hampir tumbang loh. Tinggal 2 player lagi mereka masuk ke areanya BTR. Ini bahaya banget. Mereka bisa kejepit dengan mudah oleh ONIC dan juga BTR kalau mereka sampai tahan terlalu lama. Dan sekarang kita bakal dari boxing menyisakan Loki dan juga Huiga bertahan melawan gempuran dari landak Indonesia kali ini.
Dan KP juga udah mulai menyeberang jalan. Huiga bakal keluar dari arah broken shake-nya. Harusnya bisa kelihatan angle shot akan sedikit terbuka. Tapi dari Alvirlo,
Matthew.
dia bakal nge-flank sedikit. Matthew bakal membuka jalan ofensif untuk menuju ke arah box gaming. Huiga sudah mulai proning bertemu angle shot. Tapi bakal kelihatan Matthew tertembak. Tidak bisa mengecek karena dari Loki. Dia berada di balik batu yang tidak terdeteksi sama sekali. Bahkan Matthew langsung di pick out. Tapi ada trade yang terjadi. KP berhasil mendapatkan satu orang lagi. Last man standing. Hanya menyisakan Loki di balik batu. Tidak ada udang di balik batu. Tapi ada Loki di balik batu yang bakal dipush sama 3 landak ini.
Ya, kita bakal lihat dari landak kali ini nggak menunggu untuk memangsa, tapi akan memangsa kotak dari Vietnam kali ini. Pelan-pelan lemparan bom dari Loki akan menuju ke arah ONIC, tapi belum terlalu sampai, sedikit jauh lemparannya dan sepertinya dari ONIC akan sangat berhati-hati. Huiga pun mulai bleeding out.
Yes.
Dua angle berbeda, KP dan juga dua anggota ONIC lainnya, Virlo dan juga Nick, sudah memiliki kuncian maut terhadap seorang Loki.
Betul, ini udah di-press dari 3 arah, flank, 2 sisi, KP di bagian sebelah lower groundnya, sementara Alvirlo datang dari arah high ground. Loki hanya bisa ngepron di arah batunya, sedikit berkamuflase dengan batu, tapi sepertinya angle shootnya sudah mulai di-lock. Alvirlo sedikit melakukan spray dan akhirnya Nick yang menjadi eksekutor untuk memulangkan box ke arah lobby.
Berbanget 4 poin untuk tuker satu ya, dan ditukar adalah Matthew. Gue rasa worth it nggak worth it sih.
Yeah.
Tergantung cara ONIC menahan placement mereka sekarang gimana. Karena Omong Kasar 4 kill, lu nggak butuh kill lagi untuk bertahan ya. Kecuali lu mau nambah pundi-pundi poin dengan kill. Kalau dia nahan ke 6 besar aja, itu 10 poin.
Itu poin yang lumayan banget untuk keluar dari slide kedua ya, dan masuk ke bagian slide pertama. Cuma perjalanan mereka masih cukup panjang.
They're just really great playing themselves, the positions, reading the circles out. And you can see whenever the circle really matter for them to get themselves in the middle, they just pin that on time. I'm talking about, look at that, with the KDA 2.3, but their kill and damage is 50%. And average knockdown is 175.2 meters. But it doesn't matter if your KDA is not like 10.0, because what really matters is down to team's game here. We're talking about making sure you are in the last few circles. That's where everything matters. That's where you get your points racked up with that position points as well.
Yeah, definitely. They need to rack out the points, because now the top 3, I can say that after yesterday's game, the gap is really widening. Even from 3rd place to 4th place, there's a gap of 30 points, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, it's going to be quite a climb. Plus, it doesn't help that there's only 2 slots to the next round. So, it's going to be hard work for a lot of these other teams if they want to play catch up. So, now, look at this. Kuok, he has a KDA of 1.4, but there you go, 80% kill damage. Wow, this guy is just leading the charts in terms of this. I wonder if there's any other player with a bigger number than 80%, but looks like 80% is a big number here.
It's a huge one. But back to RRQ Beer. Okay, Beer is one of the most aggressive play in RRQ right now, aside from the Twins, yeah. But oh my goodness, look at that spray just now. And ONIC, Neck just have to build this one. Now they try to get themselves that higher ground, but be denied entrance there entirely by that spray. That was a scary spray there. I wouldn't go into the territory myself, even if I have the chance to. But back about the looting phase, yeah, they need to get themselves at least level 2 gears for ONIC if they want to sustain it a bit more until the late phases of a game.
Yeah, they need to do that, because yeah, this is looting phase, especially for all these teams. So we always talk about this, Chuchu, right? You don't want to be in a lockdown situation too long, because other teams will just take advantage in terms of the loot and be a little bit more advantageous towards the later stages of the game, right? So that's why we do see a fast movement so far that we can see, at least today. Yesterday we did see a little bit of a lockdown, but today so far we can see a lot of them make their fast moves. It's either they eliminate the opponents and get on with their lives, or they start to do those rotations now. A couple of teams are ready, so that's why we can see them smack in the middle of the circle. Hopefully the circle will favor some of them. We'll need to wait and see as we go along.
Oh, the circle is being very kind for the players. That's really magnificent. But RRQ G9 managed to pin one down on Team Secret. Illuminate the Murder. I have to say, they're not like how they used to be. I kind of miss how they used to be in PMCO Season 1 here. They're a bit less aggressive, but Team Secret is in a tough spot. Beer coming up from Aisha flanks. Aisha didn't see no one coming. They got all caught off guard. RRQ almost flushed Team Secret, the whole team down. All that's left is just Matoy, who is not around for Team Secret right now. iShot's been bombarded by Illuminate, who came in out of nowhere, taking the kill underneath the nose of RRQ. They're gonna be super salty about that for RRQ. And this have Matoy left for Team Secret, who probably will be playing the positions later on. But this is what we're looking for. The Titans clashing. The Thailand Titans clashing, the powerhouse going against each other. RRQ, the Legends fighting against the #1 Thailand. But now it seems like Illuminate probably will disengage it and relocate it, or will they pick up the challenge against RRQ? Because apparently it seems like they want to take the fight head on.
Yeah, but okay, let's just see here their movement. Looks like they're going to disengage for now, but RRQ, where did they come from? It's like we're so focused on, okay, I was just looking at Illuminate is going to engage with Team Secret, and I was about to like have that narration in my mind, like, it's going to be the Matoy versus Illuminate again, but then again, oh, RRQ just have to be that third party coming in, and third party before all of that happened. That is not something that we see all the time. Normally we see third party coming after, but well, that's a total different thing that they're doing. And these are things creatively that these teams do. They do things that teams do not expect to happen. There you go, feast your eyes. A lot of this creativity action gonna happen throughout today, that's for sure.
Especially there's only 3 days for the finals. It's so hard to keep track and read the transition and formation of the other teams. We're talking about not much time for them to get their adaptations right against all the other teams. It's not like the long leagues anymore. We're not talking about a 3 weeks tournament. We're talking about down to 3 days. If you don't rack up your points today, you will miss it all around. You will miss the World League, which is going to be the eternal glory later on. This is what you've been playing for. You have to make sure you got yourself that 2 slots here, while Nongbeam crushing himself into the spot where the other Golden Cat is right now, just around mansion if I'm not mistaken. But they will go into this warehouse, which apparently one of the strongest fortress there is. But the moment you want to leave this warehouse, it's gonna be a huge problem because it's kind of an open terrain and not much covers to work with.
Yeah, it could be a big problem depending on how the rotation or other teams are. So it looks like a little bit of a calmness before the storm, I like to call it, right? Because it is still the second circle for now. Only one team so far have been eliminated, which is Box Gaming. Unfortunately for them, a little bit too soon there. Now we are 15 teams. As we can see here, 55 still alive. So looks like Box Gaming, they will make their rotation. Bigetron RA, they are close by, just making themselves into the circle. Now they need to find a good compound for themselves. But look at this, MORP is just in front of them. Earlier we see the Thais fighting on each other, and it could be the Indonesians next. But now, Golden Cat against the bad boys. The shot now is really, really close by, just behind the wall. The spray goes out, does not connect enough. Golden Cat is waiting for the right situation. Now, dead shot. Getting a couple of shots there. Half-life now onto dead shot. And now he's not dead yet, don't worry, but he'll try to find that shot.
Oh no, becoming the nade just now. That shot knocked down and away. We have another player there fighting against another team, tossing so many nades here. This is where all the nades matter. We're talking about 15 teams still intact. Only the third phase of the game. The great migration usually happens at the fourth phase. But Hydra knocked down on Zaxi. The Bigetron sisters seem like already have siblings rivalry between these two teams. Morph just have to butt in as well. Going into that kill feed. Ransky taking an advantage there. Drax tapping his one now, and it seems that Ransky with a minute 14 tried to pick a shot right at him being knocked down just now, while Microboy and Luxy try to approach how to revive their teammate at the back, popping the smokes already, but Morph fanning out for their formation just around the shelter right now. They try to play it very cautious here, and Morph is not doing rash decision either. We're talking about Ransky slowly but surely going to approach it on the flank side.
Yeah, they are getting closer and closer. We do see here, not too sure if Luxy can can help themselves at the back there, but looks like MORP is definitely giving pressure. That is what we're sure. And Micro Boy relocates himself into this compound. Okay, so that's a little bit information gathering there. So he can tell his teammates that, Luxy, okay, this is clear, you can move in here. Ryzen, now it's your turn. Now Ryzen, we can see him making the run for it. Nothing else to cover him, so it's a little bit of a risk there, but hopefully he can reach there. But look at this, the spray does go for Madara. Oh my goodness, the accuracy. And Nick have been knocked down by Madara from afar with just a couple of sprays there. That was really, really good play.
Nick, that was unfortunate for him. It seems like he doesn't have any backup for now. While Boyka pinning one down on No Mercy from Morph. Bad Boy still going at a stalemate against Golden Cats. They have been going for this forever. The moment they stepping out from that warehouse, Golden Cats has no cover set for the trees. But looking at the next circle here, it's going to be a wild cut for most of the players. But Golden Cats and Bad Boys will have to go for a stalemate quite a bit longer, but at the same time, RRQ is slowly approaching from the southern side, southwest of the map. We have a couple of teams who will rotate a little bit late. Same goes for Yudu Gang and KOG. Yudu have to cut across Mansion from the northern side there if they want to get into the zone. Where we have YG will force themselves a fight against Orange Esports later on, already sharing the same compound just on the outskirts of Mansion. And Big Boss, we're having him playing the terrain so far.
Yep. Now, Big Boss, yes, he has the terrain, but he doesn't have the circle. But now, moving over to the compound fight here, looks like the Bad Boys, they will need to show that they're the Bad Boy. Kuvet now, just beside him, there's the runner down. Blacklist International, they are sieging it, taking one out. Can they take it out? Oh, they right there. They were going to play for not for long. They will be taken out there. So look at this. Bad Boys have been eliminated by Blacklist International. That was going hard and fast, and the action hasn't stopped here. Fredo tossed out the grenade onto the side of KOG, and now Concept being clipped out. Another grenade tossed out by Fredo, but still does not connect the second one.
They are playing multi-level of ground here. Speaking of KOG, they tried to toss that nade underneath them, but Drax being knocked down, bleeding out as well. KOG only have 2 members left, but Concept still pinned one down on Fredo. Now it's all against all odds just now, but it's just back to fair play here. Concept trying to cook that nade, half HP gone, but the moment he tossed it wrongly, somebody tossed it in the window, and Concept tried out of way, retreating for now for covers. They just keep on tossing Manpar and try to flush it out, but Fredo needs somebody to revive him. He's bleeding out at the moment, and so with the M416 try to get himself a better angle to get his crosshair onto somebody from Yudu Gang.
Oh, look at this. KOG, they are disengaging, but Concept is just keeping us outside of Yudu Gang. Now, ONIC is just across there, but a little bit too far, though. Fredo will be revived by his captain, Manpara. Keeping us from behind. Manpara with the spray goal, but oh, look at that. The long-range shot onto Concept and finish up by Fredo. Concept kind of overstayed there, and now KOG will lose another team member. All of these things are still outside the compound or outside the circle, but Jumper is rushing in. Oh my goodness, he is jumping into the action here. Is he going to engage immediately? Looks like not yet. He is just going to give pressure through his grenades, but Boss will move down to the ground floor.
Oh, Jumper, he's trying to stay still as much as he can, but he's looking in a different direction there. Oh, he went so much for Boss just now. Still managed to pin one down. That was really close. He tried to steal the deal by killing it up straight away, but Boss going back into that apartment just now. He tried to heal himself and reset by Fredo alongside with his captain, Demon Parang. Will rush this one out. Boss managed to reset for himself that regen just now, but at the same time, this fight has been going on forever. It's down to Boss KOG. Here's the solo survivor for KOG now. Manpara, oh, that was just nice. Backed up by Fredo. Eliminates KOG on the 13th place. That's not a great start for KOG at all.
Yeah, not a great start for KOG, but also well played by Yudu Gang there. Managed to kill off KOG and only losing one, I believe, which is Drax, if I'm not mistaken, earlier. And now moving over to Yangon Galacticos versus Orange. They are both outside the circle, and the circle will close in about 25 seconds. Now, Yangon Galacticos, they have all 4 vehicles for themselves. So it will be easier for them to make that rotation. Not too sure about orange. So Yangon, they are playing the patient game for now. They still have 10 seconds though, so they can still hang on to this and see if they can maybe get 1 or 2 kill points before they move on.
And YG Meticulous is trying to approach this on every side. At the same time, ONIC Esports doesn't have that much place to work with. We do see that the blue zone is slowly creeping it up behind them, while Luca on Talon's side here tried to go against MORP. He advanced forward, but can he take that UAZ out of this war zone here? We're talking about D2E getting that explosion on no mercy from MORP. Madara have to butt in for ONIC versus Madara. Right now, Pino will give an extra hand at the back. YG just approaching here around the mansion area. We have another team, Blacklist International, doing great today. It wasn't so great yesterday, but it's a different team today. While the rest of the team marching into joining the fray rescue, spraying down on G9. He missed a couple of bullets. That's really crucial at that time. While D2E tried to take a revenge on that side here, getting one on down for MORP. But ONIC will be eliminated at 11th place so far. They won't play this one along. Bigetron Rising taking down on YG. They're going on Jaxi. This kill fit is going crazy right now.
Wow, wow, wow. For one moment we see MORP. Another moment we see RRQ coming in and just mopping them out. That is like wow play by RRQ. Now we have to move over to again RRQ. Now they have eyes on the other side. They are not giving any opportunity to other teams at this point. Just like how Yangon Galacticos looks like they're not given opportunity by Bigetron. RA Microboy have been knocked down here first. It will be popped out by AK. And now Ryzen will need to make a move in if you want to save his teammate because Microboy is bleeding out at this point. But then again, it would be a 2-on-1 matchup if he just moves it at this point. Now Blacklist International will bow out at number 9 place. Orange with a tap out here from afar, try to get a kill still, and yes, there you go. Perf managed to get a kill off Microboy and continue pressure onto the side of Bigetron RA.
Ryzen, the only man that's left for the team, while YG have to fight against Pop now, giving so much pressure across that map there. Even though they are just next to each other for Bigetron Red Alians against YG, but it's easy to focus what's in front of you instead of what's left and right of you. But Ryzen, he's just being sandwiched there quite hard by many perspectives. We're talking about everything. Plays all left, right, and center, while Fredo getting on Madara at the same time. Pop with Mini 14 still keep tabs on every single team that's moving. Everything that moves on the map will be the victim of his bullet from that Mini 14. But back about the game, team still have 7 of them, but not much players alive. We're talking about 18 players only, while Manparang and Yudu kind of stuck in the middle of so many teams in between. Is touching the rim. So far, only 3 teams in the safe zone.
Yeah, only 3 teams in the safe zone, but now just look at this. Some of the teams trying to make a fast movement into the zone with the vehicles. And now we do see RRQ. They are relocating themselves just at the edge of the circle. 2 team members there, spreading out a little bit. Ernie is on the other side as well. And now they are trying to take different flanks, but they also have to take care of their time. And just like what they're doing right here, they are not allowing Golden Cat to move into the circle. Golden Cat has to make a rotation, but they need to lose 1 team member in the process. And now moving over to another location, Yangon Galacticos is next.
Oh, look at that spray by PUBG. It's not connected, but he got punished straight away. Almost shredded his vest at that. And now, ooh, that nade hitting AK quite hard there. Straight away, crawling onto his knees. AK will be down. And it's down to only a couple of members there. We don't have 4 men in any of these teams. RRQ 3 members, same goes for Orange there. While you do only have duos, the rest of teams, except for Illuminate, only solo play. Golden Cats have to go against the odds as well as PUBG being finished here, down to EQ to take up the responsibility. But everybody's kind of in the rim of a circle. It's all down to playing it quiet and silent, and the snake game has begun.
Yeah, the sneaking has begun. But then again, is it going to continue to be good? We'll need to see too much open area here. Astro trying to put his crosshair onto his opponents, but it's not going to be easy for him to see. The terrain here is a little bit uneven, as we can see here from the high view from our observers, ladies and gentlemen. And now Talent looks like they will bow out at number 7. That means that, oh, okay, that's going in quickly. There's only 5 teams left because Golden Cat will bow at number 6. Oh, just as I mentioned, one by one is going out. Illuminate as well at number 5 will be sent back to the lobby.
This is an open terrain. Basically, there's nothing to cover all this place except for that one single tree and a crate in the middle. And there's a couple of stone structure, but that's just right outskirts of it, and it's in the blue zone. Manparang realized that he doesn't want to stay in that blue too much. He is straight away chugging his energy drink, while the rest of ONIC and RRQ seems like having the vision onto YG, because YG is the only team that across them so far. Like I said, and I mentioned before, it's easier to focus what's in front of you instead of what's aside, what's left and right. Alfredo spraying over ONIC now. Stalker has been knocked down here. Stalker tried to just get out from this spray. Too much pressure, but explosion almost hit Stalker, knocked down. And there's no way ONIC gonna save that one. It will expose and give away the positions there. YG see that one coming. Astro took the risk there. D2E did the same thing. Both of them approaching with that car vehicles by themselves. D2E cooking that nade onto. It will be a Kobe probably, but Manparang still it just underneath D2E. No, just now getting that kills for Yudu game for themselves. That duo, Fredo and Manparang. While Fredo being the support, Manparang is go on full aggression here.
Yeah, Manparang, he needs the points because he wants to be safe by end of this day. And now it's only Manparang as well as Fredo. This point, Fredo with a shot go up, but this time it does not connect yet. They do know that Astro is in front of, but Astro is bleeding out though. Better focus on POV or other team members out there. And now we do see RRQ as well. They are in the middle. In front of is the airdrop though, so they can go for it. D2E is the closest nearby. And now the spray do go up for POV, but does not connect enough there. Manparang looks like half-line number 5 Fredo will be sent back out to the lobby as well as Manparang and Yudu gang have to bow out at 4th place.
And just now, Yudu gang at 4th place is not that happy about it, and then they won't get themselves one more chicken for today. But Orange now down to only one person, Puff Puff, while they're fighting against one of the greatest legendary players for RRQ here, who is desperate to get themselves into the World League later on. We do see them doing very different from yesterday. Let themselves one chicken dinner yesterday, but it's not going to be enough. You want to get yourself into the World League. Speaking of which, YG Tamio setting this one very quietly. Puff Puff kind of got discovered by Blue just now. There was a nice straight head on, even though Puff managed to knock one down, but it's still, that was the bait by RRQ. Down to 3v2 now. YG versus RRQ. Can YG finally land themselves one chicken dinner for the first time today?
Oh, IG do it. This will be a big question here because it's against RRQ though, and we do know RRQ, one of the strongest teams around so far based on the standings. Can they actually do it? Can they beat the odds? It is the odds of not only the reputation of RRQ, it is the odds of 3v2 at the same time. And now the smoke is between RRQ and also Yangon Galacticos. Can they beat the odds?
Myanmar teams from the wildcard region trying their best to squeeze themselves and let themselves into that advancement towards the crate, but at the same time it's against the odds here. UV3, they have more numbers for RRQ, and it's just RRQ getting themselves another chicken dinner for today, and a good start for them as well. The Thai teams jumping themselves the fence here. RRQ Athena opening up the second day of the finals SEA with 11 kills to starting off. That's a lot of catching up to do, plus a chicken dinner. Great game by RRQ Athena, followed by YG at second place just now.
Another double-digit kill chicken.